Whoa. I need a fucking life. I need a fucking hobby. I need something to do. Drone photography seems really cool. Think about that a lot. Drone photography. There's like lots of mountains and hills and stuff that people don't have the perspective of like looking down on. And that can be really fun. Those can make for good photos. I like photos like that. You should drone photography. Maybe we should watch a video on how to get into drone photography, and then I can get into drone photography as part of needing a hobby. And then I monetize that hobby. And then I put videos of me monetizing that hobby on YouTube. And then and then I'm super like econ gig worker hustle in my bag era influencer pilled. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? What am I doing today? And by today, I mean the next 2 to 3 hours that I have the energy for streaming. Let's just get ahead of this. Let everyone in the community know. No stream tomorrow in the morning. I know. Everyone's devastated. Everyone's devastated. It's tragic. It's tragic. It's tragic. It really is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, wow. The Japanese Supreme Court declared restriction of bathroom use by transgender as illegal. That's crazy. I would never. I mean, I guess first of all, I didn't know they were doing that, and then second of all, I would not have thought that Japan would do anything about it. Not that it's bad that they. I mean, it's not bad, but like I just didn't think that they would. My webcam. Hmm. Interesting. Better, I guess. I'm more in the middle now. I need like a bigger. It needs like a bigger angle, wider lens angle. Um. Anyways, so obviously some incredibly big news happened yesterday, uh, and that is that Colleen Ballinger has begun copyright claiming commentary YouTubers for the use of her song "Toxic Gossip Train." So I think what we're going to do today is two things. We're going to talk about the biggest piece of news to happen this week, which is Colleen Ballinger's Toxic Tossip Train ukulele video. People like her have money. You ever think about that? People like her have money. And why the ukulele? You know how easy it is to learn how to play guitar? It's stupid easy to learn how to play guitar. Right? Anyone can do it. I'm serious. Anyone can learn. You have to like your hands have to be broken in order to not be able to learn how to play guitar. And even then, you theoretically could be learning how to play guitar. You just wouldn't be able to practice it because your hands were broken. But then once your hands were healed, I bet you'd be really good at guitar. Fuck, that's awesome. So, damn, someone just called. This is the best. I'm the best streamer in the world. This is the best streaming content in the world. I'm sat here browsing Reddit, just talking about whatever comes to mind. We're just improvising stream content. We've been improvising stream content since I learned how to turn on my web camera. But I haven't had coffee yet. I'm drinking coffee. You know, I'm just a little sippy sip. Little sippy 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 sip. Whatever. Okay, well, Trump asks, holy God, dude. Is Trump the greatest politician ever? He's just so good at it. He's just so good at lying and being a piece of shit, you know? And, like, that's pretty much all you do as a politician anyways. So, unironically, he might be the best American politician in history. I mean, the standard was low. Alright, don't get it twisted. Every president has ended up in hell, so... And he was definitely already going to hell. Like, here's the thing. Every president ever was going to end up in hell. You know? And Trump was already going to end up in hell. So, before he was even president, he was presidential material. Because some of those presidents only got sent to hell because they were president. So, you know, very strong argument for best president ever. Because he was ready for the job a long time ago. Learned how to lie when he was born. He was trained for it from birth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I love when I see something posted on, like, Reddit, and then I open Twitter, and there it is again. Or I look at Twitter, and then I go to Reddit, and there it is again. Oh, man. So we're also gonna do today what we didn't do yesterday, and I wanted to do, but I'm a big old idiot. I didn't understand what to do. I didn't get it. So let's go ahead and let's start. Do. Okay, here we go. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to fill dead air. Fill dead air with a 4-player lobby. I love Left 4 Dead 2. Alright. Let's do this. Apple Original Films. So Apple finally making a good movie. Love to see it.
No doubt you've seen the chaos in the streets.
Let's put on subtitles. I love subtitles.
We must make an example.
I saw people talking about this the other day. I guess they use Radiohead? Radiohead song, I guess. And this actually happened. I remember learning about this in history class. This motherfucker actually just fired cannons on rebel citizens. Rebel citizens. I mean, they were doing what they should have been doing. They were dismantling the aristocracy. So, rebel or citizen activist, you decide. I've already decided.
I led the French victory at Toulon.
I led the French victory at Toulon. Good for him, man.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
Has the course of my life just changed? Napoleon.
I'm destined for greatness.
Dog, that's kind of nutty to think about, right? Like
I suggest you take the throne as king.
like these motherfuckers spent like what, a couple hundred years around like the 1300s trying to like conquer Egypt and Israel and things like that. And then this motherfucker comes back with like a few cannons and is like, what up? I got gunpowder. You know? And then it worked. And then it worked. I guess not for long, but still.
His egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
My thing is, if you are the aristocracy and you have access to the palace and you live in the palace and nobody is like, this isn't your palace, you know what I mean? I'm not fucking somebody on the floor underneath the table. Right? We're fucking in the windows. We're fucking in the windows, we're fucking on a couch, we're fucking on top of the table. I'm gonna break the linens, I'm gonna piss in the sheets. I'm not
We are discovered. Good.
I'm not being polite, you know? We're gonna fuck. We're not doing it on the ground under a table.
When I make a mistake.
This is savage. I don't know anything about this battle right now.
I simply never do.
Pretty much the only thing I know about Napoleon is Waterloo. Oh, Foundation Season 2 official trailer. Oh, shit. Oh, that. We should watch that. We should watch that. We're not gonna watch that though. We're not gonna do that shit. I don't fucking care. I mean, I care deeply about it. Actually, I like that stuff a lot. I like that show. That show is good. It's a good show. It is. It's just a good show. Let's yeah. Oh, you can't see that. Well, that's fine. I don't want to browse Twitter on stream anyways. There's a Nato thing. Here's the Trump thing. We can talk about it a little bit. Do 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 do. Oh, where did that go? Oh, here it is. Just making noise, making some noise. So I also kind of want to watch this on stream, but I don't know how content strikes actually work. What a video copyright actually means. But if you didn't know, Colleen Ballinger, and I was serious about this actually earlier when I brought this up at the start. It's kind of impressive, almost, because she made a really shitty apology video, and I think she is quite obviously guilty, in my opinion. Now, innocent until proven guilty, and she's not on trial for anything, but her behavior was pretty disgusting. And you don't make an apology video unless you have something to apologize for. And I'm trying to find... Excuse me, I'm sleepy. Sleepy little streamer today. And I'm trying to find... Someone noticed earlier in this news cycle of calling. Also, it's been like a week and a half. I don't know how you have to fuck up to be in the news cycle this long negatively, and it's because of the video. It's because of how just positively insane the video is. If she had made a different video or no video at all and just tweeted out an apology, I don't think she'd be in the news cycle for this long. You know what I mean? I don't. I really don't. But that's, maybe that actually means it was a great piece of content, right? I'm not sure. No, it definitely wasn't, right? Because if it was a great piece of content, well, okay, so for us, it was a great piece of content. For her, it was a huge mistake. But for her, for it to have been a great piece of content, it would have had to have actually solved her problem. And, it's debatable if that was ever going to happen, because it seems like she actually is a piece of shit. And anyways, it's been like a week. It's been a really long time for people to still be talking about this. Here's something from July 6th. It's only 4 days ago. Am I crazy? Has it been less than a week? No way. Shut up. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. I'm not losing track of time. You're losing track of time. I'm sober. You're not sober. Jeez. Where is it? Oh man, I have the best likes on Twitter. My likes page is streets ahead. I'm not showing any of you fucking people my likes page though. If you find my Twitter account, I will go insane. No, I'll probably just private it again. Listen, I never claimed to be a good streamer, okay? Alright, very, very pointedly. Never claimed to be a good streamer. I will at some point. I'll get like 3 of you in here consistently, and then I'll start popping off. I'll start letting the ego off the chain. Once there's like 3 people in here. That's the limit of my humility, is 3 concurrent live stream viewers. Once that happens, it's once that happens, we're gonna fly, baby, fly. Okay, I've definitely did I not? They had like a great, it wasn't an analysis, but they had a very insightful they noticed something about it that was really, really, really good. And it perfectly encapsulated what her issue is and why I think she's actually a huge piece of shit. And it really is, because when you make videos, when you make live stream content, you get such an interesting peek into people's, brains, into what's going on in their head. And that is very fascinating because you can see them thinking. You can see them going through thoughts. You can see them reacting to things, and you learn something about their brain a little bit. And I don't think anything really important very often. Do you? Oh, God. Did I not like the video? Did I not retweet the video? What the fuck? Bro. Maybe I should just watch the apology video. Maybe we can identify the moment on our own. I'm pessimistic about that. If I could do a watch party, I would do a watch party for Escape from New York. That movie, that's a pretty good movie. I think, so I watched Demolition Man and Escape from New York for the first time last year. Both. And they're pretty good. I think they were very good movies. And let's see, I saw Dune when it came out. So yeah, I think last year, movies that I saw that were the best: Escape from New York and Demolition Man. Those were the best movies of 2022 for me. Yeah, fuck, I can't find it. But okay, maybe we should. Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god, that isn't even. Okay, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. I mean, we're gonna talk about NATO eventually. Obviously, we're gonna talk about NATO. And I don't care about this video. I've, wow, that's cool. We should watch that video. Holy shit.
I haven't been doing so great, so.
And we're not even gonna. It's not even worth listening to. She can just go fuck herself. There's no, and I don't want to watch it. I don't. We're looking for something, right? We're fishing. We're fishing. I don't want to listen to it. I don't actually want to hear what she has to say. I don't care about watching the full thing. I'm just looking for a particular moment that somebody else noticed. 12 days ago. Yeah, okay, I was right. So it is. It's almost 2 weeks. I am 2 weeks behind the relevant news cycle. Oh, I'm so good at this. So I want to draw attention to the fact she keeps looking down into my left of the screen, right over here. I think in this area, over here. She keeps looking down over here. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? What that tells me is that she's probably got a ring light, because we can see this is ring light eye. You see how the middle of her pupils are reflecting light perfectly? She's got little dots of light right in the middle of her eyeballs. She's got a light behind her somewhere, right? She titled the video "High," period, no capital H. This bitch, okay? I can't with some of these people. She has money. Yeah, better internet presence than most people on the planet. Well, not better, but report to messaging fans in a losing. Okay, whatever. Not better, obviously, because she's a piece of shit. But in terms of like posters, well, she's not a good poster either. She had internet fame, right? Right, and a lot of people want that for some reason. And well, I guess I'm one of them because I'm live streaming. But and it's just like she doesn't do anything. She's not funny. She's not entertaining, I don't think. I mean, I've never really seen any of her content, but if you make ukulele apology videos, sorry, then I have to imagine you're not very entertaining. I mean, shit. Kettle calling the pot black. What am I doing? I'm just fucking talking to a muted video. But basically what I was trying to say is that, she's got the lighting back here, and she keeps looking to the side and down. What do you think is over there? Probably a script, but also probably a laptop that has the recording software on it, and she's watching how long the video is. And she's reading through her script, she's thinking, she's looking, and she's making sure that it's good, and that she likes it, and that it's, hitting all the notes, okay? And it's such a weird thing to, like, I don't know. This is the best she could come up with. Did she just, like, wake up and do this? She didn't go get her hair done. I would have gone to the salon and gotten, like, a haircut first. I would have worn... I wouldn't have done it sitting down either. I would have, like, stood up, Maybe. I don't know. I hope I never have to make a video like this. Holy shit. Well, I'm never going to have to, because I'm not going to send nude photos of other people to... What did she do? Minors? She sent... I think it was like... Trisha Paytas? Trisha Payton? Trisha Payton? Peyton Manning's... No, wait. His first name is Peyton. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Fuck you. Shut up. But anyways, we're looking for the moment where she looks away and realizes and thinks to herself, this video isn't 10 minutes. I need to make it 10 minutes to monetize it. You know, need to make it, need to monetize this video somehow. Directly addressing grooming allegations. Oh my god, yeah, okay. So that sucks. Yeah, if you have to make a ukulele apology video about grooming allegations, I don't know. That's pretty over. You're pretty fucked. Just go get a day job. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. That was it. She stops. She stops playing completely. And I think, you know, it's like, oh, okay, I'm, you know, being emotional, being vulnerable, and being open. And I'm defending self and taking accountability. And it's like, I don't know. Really? In a video about this type of thing, it's a whole song, right? And so like you're stopping the song, you're stopping playing the ukulele. I don't know. Fuck off. And just roll it back again, you know. Because also we've been watching it in 2x speed. So this is the only part we're gonna watch normal, and then we're gonna stop. We're gonna go do something else. Cause I hate this woman. I don't like this video. And again, muted. We're not. There's no reason to. So she stops. She looks down at where the laptop probably is, and then she gets slow. She's thinking. She's not on the script anymore, right? She's looking away from where the laptop is, looking directly into the webcam. It's gross. Don't ever look directly into your webcam, okay? It's not good to
I'm a crime scene cleaner. You just never know what you're going to walk into. I've seen a lot of stabbings, shootings, machete attacks, assaults. It's blood on the streets. I have found drugs that the police missed. One time, my coworkers were shot at a meth job cleaning. We ended up doing a house where the man had been a serial killer. It was so grimy. Think of the movie Saw. There are cameras everywhere. We also do hoarders. I've seen shit, piss, maggot, decomp in every part. Possible area you could think of, nothing surprises me anymore. A little bit of semen in a jug, it's nothing. I see that and I say at least it's contained. I experienced a lot of loss and death when I was a child, so it always made me curious about death. I don't know what the scene looks like until I get there. I receive a call, I get an address, and I go to that address. I would describe it as unpredictable. Always be prepared for the worst, even if it's a 15-minute cleanup. The first time I saw a ton of brain, I was shocked. I was grossed out. When you go to clean brain, it mushes into the cleanup. The first time I saw a ton of brain, I was shocked. I was grossed out. When you go to clean brain, it mushes into the ground. It doesn't just come off. You kind of have to pick up every little piece before you start scrubbing because it's almost like a mucusy type of texture. This woman fell and hit her head and died from head trauma. When she started decomposing, her cat started eating her brains, and the cat ended up dying. There was actually still cat food in the cat dish, so the cat preferred its human's brains over actual cat food. When you're dealing with surviving victims, it's often the worst point in time in their life. A man at a job that I did, his house flooded, and he had just finished fixing up his house using his life savings. I think that was it for him, and he burnt his Bible outside and went into his little hobby room and shot himself. When I got there, the wife was in shock. She took me over to where the Bible was burnt and just looked at me and said, he just overreacted. I basically had to pull up all the carpeting and clean the subfloor and do content cleaning because it spatters everywhere. I thought I would get better with dealing with surviving victims, but I never get any better. I stay the same. This job actually nearly gave me a breakdown. We got on scene, all the windows were broken, the door was broken down, there was glass everywhere. Apparently the stepfather, he shot his wife, and then he shot his sister-in-law, and then he sat down on the side of his wife and he shot himself. I did my job and I cried all the way home. But this was different. This one was like crying spells, anger. I get really irritable, and I'm not really able to do anything else except for my job. One time, my coworkers were shot at a meth job cleaning. They showed up at this trailer that needed to be cleaned, and there was a man who was cooking meth. He wasn't supposed to be there, but when they got there, they basically told him he needed to leave or else they'd call the police. The guy said, if I had a gun right now, I would shoot you. He left. My coworkers got started. All of a sudden, they heard something and they didn't really think anything of it. But when they went to go leave later on, there were fresh bullet holes all on the side of the trailer that they had just been working in. He went to his vehicle, grabbed the gun, and shot out of anger. It doesn't seem like he was really trying to shoot them. He probably could have if he wanted to. I have found drugs that the police missed. It happens a lot when we're on scene and we will find either a shell casing that the police missed or a bag of meth, cocaine, marijuana, you name it. And now that I've found it, it is compromised because it could have been mine. It could have been somebody else's that walked by. It's not all homicides and suicides. There was this one guy that had been cooking meth in a really high-end apartment complex. He had a ton of money, nice cars, nice equipment in his house, and he had been cooking meth and took off before the police found his meth lab. He was also shooting porn in his apartment, so entering this apartment, you could smell a really strong smell of cinnamon, and everything was slippery. Everything on the floors, the walls, the couches, everything had cinnamon flavored lube all over it. There was so much of it that we actually had to pull up the laminate floor because it made it through. He was actually saving his own semen. He had 2 containers full of semen. It was really gross. We also ended up doing a house where the man had been a serial killer. It was so grimy. Think of the movie Saw. That room that they're stuck in, it reminded me of that. That's what his bathroom reminded me of. There were cameras installed in the home. Facing every direction and every single hallway, there was a camera facing you. So I cleaned this guy's bathroom, and I couldn't help but think he was getting ready in here, looking at himself in the mirror before he went and did all these really screwed up things to people. And it's a really dark, cold feeling that you get over you. I definitely see the world differently. There are dangers everywhere. I would love to say that this job makes me more empathetic and more passionate, but it doesn't. I think it desensitized me. I'm more desensitized me. I'm more concerned with my own mental health now because how am I supposed to do this job if I just fall apart?
The hotel industry is a
Hello. Oh my god. When did it stop? When did it stop getting audio? This is insane. I hate this. I hate this garbage. I've just been fucking talking to myself. Past like 30 minutes. I had some incredible EU analysis. Okay, I was doing international relations, politics. I was redefining NATO. Okay, I hate this place. I hate this place so much. That fucking sucks. That's just the worst. God, it feels so bad. I was on one, man. I was on a tear. When did it even stop? I don't even know when it stopped. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, well, I gotta use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom anyways. Here's just put on a video. This isn't gonna keep anyone entertained. This is for me. That's for me. October 28th. Gonna be a good fight. Gonna be a good fight on October 28th. Oh my god. Fuck. Best croissant in Paris. 3 months ago. It looks like this dude made this video while the riots are happening. Let's we're gonna time how fast it takes me to shit with a video. So we want something that's like 7 minutes. I think it'll take me about 7 minutes to poop. I don't know. Honestly, my energy is ruined. My momentum has been destroyed. My microphone sucks. Train vs. Giant Pit. This is a real video he made? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you, like, seriously?
I just bought this train and it is currently barreling full speed towards that giant pit over there. We're also crashing countless cars, blowing up thousands of
Is this serious?
dynamite, and even putting 10 jet engines on a car. Just to show you the most insane experiments of all time. Starting with filling a house with over 100,000 fireworks. Please do not try this in your house. For this experiment, each of the boys will hide a dummy.
How is this an experiment?
It's even possible to survive.
Water and fire don't mix. My mannequin is going to survive.
Mine's in the fridge.
Go in, come on. Let's blow this house up. Hey, be careful. If you accidentally press 1, the house explodes. Oh my goodness.
Okay. 6 years ago? We need a good one. You know what? Nobody gives a shit about science anyways. Doesn't fucking matter. Basically, it's not an experiment. What you need to know is that he was misusing the word experiment. It was not an experiment. There was no control variable. There was no... He wasn't testing a theory. Okay, we know what happens when you light 100,000 fireworks. They fucking explode. Surprise! Surprise!
Yo. I was sucking dick.
Yeah. 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 I empathize with that. I empathize with that video. That video describes my life. That video perfectly described my entire life. Ugh. Fuck, man. Goddamn microphone. Always check your microphone, I guess. I don't know. I wish I knew how that happened. We were killing it, man. We were killing it. We had the vibe. We were talking about the news. We were doing the whole thing. We were doing the whole damn thing. Sucks. I don't get this. I don't know why China gives so much fucking shit about the Dalai Lama. Does anyone else care about the Dalai Lama half as much as China does? Does any non-Buddhist care about the Dalai Lama as much as China does? No. I'm pretty sure more people have learned about the Dalai Lama because China complained about it. You know? God. NATO decision on moving towards Ukraine's membership to be agreed in a few hours from yesterday. No, wait, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. What the fuck? NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg is confident the summit communique regarding Ukraine's membership will be adopted in a few hours will contain positive language. Quote, you would see the language in a few hours because we are now finalizing the communique. I said something about the element I believe will be in there, but it's for the leaders to finally endorse and agree the communique. Quote, Ukraine has come a long way since we made that decision in 2008 that the next step will be a membership action plan. Ukraine is much closer to NATO, so I think the time has come to reflect that in NATO decisions. I am confident the communique will be a positive and strong message on Ukraine and the path forward, the membership. See, I don't... What did he act like? Weird ass fucking quote. Weird ass way to phrase that quote. Weird ass fucking way to report that quote. To make it make sense with whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Basically what it means is that everyone in NATO wants Ukraine to be in NATO. They don't want to put Ukraine in NATO if it means pissing off Russia. Which is so interesting because you see so many just fucking like armchair generals and they're like, oh, Sweden being in NATO, that's going to threaten Russia. And Russia has been threatened by NATO since it was created. And so this whole knee-jerk reaction to say Sweden and NATO is going to cause Russia to invade Ukraine. No, it's not. Obviously, Russia can't invade anybody else since they're having mercenary rebellions and separatist groups take over towns, you know, months apart from each other. But you don't, like, that's, conventional warfare is only one part of modern war. There's still tons of different things that can happen. And we obviously know that these sort of quote-unquote rogue states are very kind to the idea of assassinating people, operating in third world countries, and extorting them like the rest of the planet is. So you can't just, you know, slap yourself on the knee and say what you think is the funniest fucking joke. You know, Sweden's ascension to NATO is going to cause an invasion of Ukraine. No, but it's going to do something, right? I mean, if there is no sort of political response or something from Russia, because I mean, I guess China doesn't really give a fuck about Sweden being in NATO. Then I think, you know, really Putin's lost the plot because he would have think about what's on his plate right now. All right, think about what's on his plate. And let's bring up an article about this, actually. Sorry, I gotta find this real quick. I got to find what I'm looking for. This is from 4 days ago. Oh my god. Let's just fucking... Come on. Where is it? Well, we'll talk through some other parts. So think about what Putin's dealing with. Back-to-back rebellions, back-to-back revolutions, back-to-back revolts. Sweden joins NATO. Turkey gives back the Azov battalion commanders. And now I can't find my war report account that I really like getting my information from. But they were saying, a lot of people are saying it, a lot of people were saying that Ukraine is back in Bakhmut. They are engaging Russian forces on the western outskirts of Bakhmut. Why can I not fucking find this shit, dude? The one thing, though, that does worry me, and this was bound to happen at some point, and I guess everyone understood that this could happen. You know, is that they capture Western hardware, and they dissect it, and they learn how to counter it, and they learn how to produce it, and they sell that information to, like, China and Iran and North Korea. And that was always bound to happen. Win or lose, some Western material was always going to get destroyed or captured. This was just part of the deal. But it is really concerning to have the Storm Shadow missile get, taken. And I remember seeing something. I gotta start saving these oh, holy shit. Good thing that's not on stream. I gotta start saving these sources. But there's just so many things that I see, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And then I don't, keep it. I don't, bookmark it. I'm just like, oh, neat. But, yeah, I don't know. If Ukraine retakes Bakhmut, Sweden joins NATO, Turkey gives Azov commanders back, revolutions in Russia. I mean, he's got to do something. He's got to have a response. And if all of that is just shitting in Putin's shoes and he doesn't do anything, then I think that's it. I think it's game over for the world's favorite KGB agent, I don't think you come back from that. This is a huge L. He's been taking just L after L after L. Sucks to suck. Sucks to be Putin. Used to be pretty good to be Putin. Not so good anymore. Well, method acting Willy Wonka. Should we have watched that Willy Wonka trailer? I wonder now. God. I'm really looking forward to that Napoleon movie, though. I'll be honest. That Napoleon movie is looking good as hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways. What now? What next? What else can we talk about in the news? Fucking Reddit. Alright, well, let's look at this 4-day-old Reuters article. It proves what I was saying. Here we go. Alexander Surskia. Ukrainian troops are pushing forward in the direction of Bakhmut. This was 4 days ago. July 7th. Neat. Southern Russian city of Krasnodar. I don't know where any of these places are. Oh, yeah, okay, well, that wouldn't be very hard to get an assassin to. Here's Crimea. Here's the Kerch Strait Bridge, I guess. Looks a lot smaller on the map than it does in person. Wait, that's not the bridge, is it? Where the fuck is the bridge? Am I crazy? Am I going insane? No, that's the bridge, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, Crimean Bridge. Yeah, and here's Krasnodar. So they probably docked his sub somewhere, you know, around here. And sent this dude over here. Yeah, killing a submarine commander. That's crazy. That's pretty impressive, I guess. I don't know. Kerch Fortress. I'm curious now. Who do you think built this? Russians, right? No, Ukrainians, obviously. I don't know, man. Ukraine, Russia, Ukrainians, Russians, Ukraine's its own country. It is. It is. Finalizes. Good for them. Teenage sex picture scandal. Wow, BBC, get your fucking act together. Fucking losers. Oh man, it's just I don't know. We totally should watch the Willy Wonka trailer. Why am I so hesitant to watch good content? Let's do it. I didn't even know they were making a new Willy Wonka movie. Oh my god, I almost fucking spilled my coffee again. When did this drop? 2 hours ago. Okay, well, there you go. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
7 years traveling the world, perfecting my craft.
Traveling the world, perfecting my craft. Something of a magician. Okay.
Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity. What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it?
I'm making chocolate, of course. I don't know, man. This is like, it's like...
They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling...
It's like it's trying too hard, to me. It's like trying too hard, in my opinion. I don't know. And like, no daydreaming penalty. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so just, like, corny. Like, who's making this? Director. Who? Paul King? I mean, this is a fucking... Who's that guy? Everyone likes to mimic his film style. He did that hotel movie. Oh my god, what is his name? Wes Anderson. This is totally like a fucking Wes Anderson ass bit. No daydreaming penalty, $3. And then look at, like, this is what I'm saying, like, it's too corny for me. It's like, it's too much of like a movie that knows what type of movie it is. Oh, the competing chocolatiers, and they're all sneering down at him in the town square, looking up from their fucking offices, and they're, oh, we make the best candy here, and you're the newcomer, and, you know, go fuck yourself. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. And how many times are we going to see a joke about a light bulb going on over someone's head, right? I mean, is that new material to anyone? I think we've all seen that joke happen at least once or twice. And we've probably all decided what our favorite version of that joke is. Okay, that's pretty cool though. I gotta admit, that part. Yeah, cool. That fucks. Police, fucking Gestapo. Christmas movie? Okay, so Christmas season movies are usually hit or miss, in my opinion. This is Timothy Chalamet, isn't it? He's a good actor, though. I don't see myself watching this.
You could change her life, Mr. walk.
We're gonna drown you in chocolate. Ha 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 ha. Like what?
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
And then what? Flight is like the only thing we got going on here. I've seen people fly like 3 times now. How many times are we gonna make people fly in this movie?
The world has ever seen.
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
I don't know. See, I'm not that right. They save they save the Oompa Loompa scene for the end because they know they're like, oh, this is a good moment in the movie. It's the Oompa Loompas. Everyone loves the Oompa Loompas, and it just didn't do anything for me. It just wasn't interesting. I don't know. It was like Oompa Loompa trapped in the cum jar. And Willy Wonka is looking at him and being a piece of shit and talking about how he doesn't want to hear the flute. And it's like, bro, like, Oompa Loompas are the best part of your fucking franchise. Like, come on. And it didn't even, I don't know. That's weird. I don't think that's going to be a good movie. I don't think it is. You know, maybe we should cover this. This person has some pretty good stories. I think, yeah, let's, yeah, let's open up that one, and then see if we can find this article. Cool, found it. All right, let's let's talk about this. Let's look at this. Let's talk. Let's you know, have you heard about this? Have you seen this? What do you know about this? Huh? You know, anything? No, not this one. We'll get back to that one in a minute. We want this one. We want this one first. They're part of the same story. They're part of the same story. Yeah, whatever. Traverse City. Okay, change your name. No longer servicing LGBTQ members.
A hair salon in Traverse City says it will no longer provide services.
A human identifies as anything other than a man or woman. Please seek service at a local pet groomer. That is so. I mean, first of all, a local pet groomer can't cut Apache helicopter hair. And I identify as an attack helicopter. So, you know, frankly, it's just dumb. It's just fucking the stupidest shit on the planet. And it's so obviously something that they wouldn't care about if it hadn't been like a story in the news. If trans people weren't stories for fucking rage, political bait, they wouldn't have made this post. You are not welcome at this salon, period. Should you request to have a particular pronoun used, please note, we simply may refer to you as, hey you. This is America. I have the right to be as mean and ignorant and hateful and unchristian as I want, because I have the God-given right to be prejudiced. Yeah, great. Go fuck yourself.
Statements like the one from Studio 8 undermine the hard work that's been.
I mean, this is nice. It's nice to say this. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it?
Now, Geiger wants to make clear that she has no problem with LGB members of the community.
There's nothing. Oh. The article is the video. Whoops. Well, let's read it anyways. A hair salon in Traverse City said it will no longer provide services to certain members of the LGBTQ community. certain members. This is such dumb reporting. Say who. Tell me who. Tell, like, certain members. Like, yeah, gay people do crime too, but they're not refusing service to criminals. Say who they're refusing service to. Don't, like, this is already an article that is in favor of the people being discriminated against. Tell me who's being discriminated against. Not some members. Tell me who. It's like, why? Why the weak language? Why the ambiguity? Why not just fucking tell me? Because they're pretty obvious about it. They tell you what they think. They wrote the post. It's right here. They're telling you what's going on. Why are you... I don't know. I don't get it. It's weird, right? That's fucking weird. Tell me who. Ugh. Whatever. Studio 8 Hair Lab's recent comments comparing members of the queer community to animals are not welcome in Traverse City, period. So I thought it was the mayor that was saying this when we saw it in the video. But apparently this is a quote from the LGBTQ organization. So it carries no weight and the salon won't give a shit, which is unfortunate. And that's just the side effect of the Supreme Court, baby. That is just the side effect of the Supreme Court. Some right-wing media admit eliminating civil rights protections is the goal of anti-LGBTQ Supreme Court cases. Obviously, it's not an admission. They've been admitting that they want this for their entire fucking lives. Like, they just finally got a W. Anyone with a brain who's been paying attention knows that conservative media has been wanting to fucking send gay people back to the fucking 1500s. Put them in the fucking stockades. But let's go through it. Let's see what this article has to say. MediaMatters.org. I like MediaMatters.org sometimes. I like most news sometimes. I like learning new things. I like knowing what's going on in the world. But a lot of people are just... whatever. Anyways. Some right-wing media figures are admitting that the case the Supreme Court decided... Wait, really? This is written like this? Isn't there supposed to be like a word right there? Some right-wing media figures are admitting that the case the Supreme Court decided June 30th. Right? Isn't it? It's supposed to say on June 30th. On June 30th, right? I mean, man, I wish I ran a news website if this is the standard of editing that... Citing the homophobic website developer as part of a larger conservative goal of eliminating protections for LGBTQ people in public life. So if you weren't familiar, you didn't know, basically what happened is some shit-eating piece of shit asshole basically, the case is so strange. The 303 case, I think is what it's called, 303 Creative versus Alanis. So the person that they cite for asking them to make a gay wedding website is straight, apparently. Has been married to a woman for most of their life. So, at most, I guess, they're bisexual. At the least, they're closeted. But, for all purposes, married to a woman, so straight. And also, never asked them for a website. So this case that gets brought and makes it all the way to the Supreme Court, zero standing. The evidence to rely on it to show that there is an immaterial issue of law doesn't exist. Okay, it was fabricated. So it's a just bold-faced lie. There is no standing here. This case never should have been heard, never should have been brought. And I believe by a bunch of other federal courts, it was dismissed on those grounds for not having any standing, not having any basis. Because, like I said, the person at issue here that 303 Creative didn't want to make a website for, never hired them, doesn't like dudes, and is already married. Not getting remarried. Not marrying a dude, not getting gay married, you know, right? There's just nothing, right? This guy didn't even know he was part of the lawsuit. Initially framed the ruling as an isolated victory for free speech. Yet it has nothing to do with speech. It has everything to do with how businesses conduct themselves in the marketplace. And capitalism is supposed to be a laissez-faire free market system. But over here, we have a bunch of people telling us exactly how to run the market because we don't want everyone in the market. Oh God, don't you just love that? Isn't that just great? Isn't that just the best? Don't you just love it? It's just, oh, whew, love it. It's so good. So good. Free market, what's that? Haha, you know, okay, sure. And, you know, I get it. You can't have a totally free market, right? Because people want to buy and sell the weirdest fucking shit and they want to kill each other to do it. But, you know, if it were actually a free market in the way that society would need a free market or deserves to have a free market, anyone